Hi, I'm Brianna and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about psychic gifts, more specifically the clairs. So if you don't know what the clairs are, they consist of clairaudience, clairgustance, clairalience, claircognizance, clairsentience, and the most widely known, clairvoyance. So I believe it is the French language that translates clair. So clair in French means clear, bright, light. And so when we talk about clairvoyance, it briefly translates to clear seeing. So the psychic gift of being able to receive messages or stuff like that through visions. Yeah. So let's get right on into it. So firstly, I think we're going to discuss the clairs, and then we're going to discuss how you can develop your psychic gifts, who has them, and how you can strengthen them. Let's start with clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is clear seeing, like I said. So with clairvoyance, you can receive messages and you can communicate with your spirit guides, with spirits, with any sort of energy by receiving visions. So with clairvoyance, you can see this as sometimes seeing spirits, or when you close your eyes, you can receive messages and see things like, I don't know, let's say you're asking your spirit guides, hey, my friend lost her book in her house and she just can't find it. Can you show me where it is? And if you were clairvoyant, you may see like an image of your friend's ottoman and it's under the ottoman. That would be an example of clairvoyance. So if you were asking your spirit guides, my friend lost her book, where is it? And you heard in your head, you heard a little whisper in your ear, it's under the ottoman. Or like you just heard like ottoman, or check under the thing. Check under. That would be an example of clairaudience, which is clear hearing. So you would hear messages and just communicate and stuff like that with hearing. So this is my strongest clair. When I say hearing voices, it's not as creepy as it sounds. I promise you that. It's actually, it feels completely different. It feels completely safe. Ooh. But let's talk about clairgustance, which is clear tasting. So this would mean like you would receive messages or things by taste. This one's a funky one. I've really only had this happen like a few times. And I think I've tasted strawberries before, randomly, when there's no reason I could have tasted strawberries. And leading on to that, clairalience, which is clear smelling, being able to receive messages and things like that and signs through scent. I don't have this frequently, but way more often than I do clairgustance. So this is when you would, like, I randomly will smell stuff that it couldn't possibly be smelt. So first example of one of the first times I can really recall having this since my spiritual awakening, I was just randomly sitting around my house and I had been thinking about one of my grandparents who had passed away, and she was a heavy smoker. And well, from what I remember, because she had lung cancer. But I was thinking about her. I was like, oh, she could be one of my spirit guides, because I was thinking about that. And maybe like half an hour later, I started smelling like strong cigarette smoke, and I was in my house by myself. No one in my house is a smoker. All the windows were shut, and there's no one in my life that I know that lives nearby that's a smoker. So it was just really interesting to see that, like, confirmation. Like, yeah, she's one of my spirit guides now. Yeah, so that's clairalience. And I feel like a lot of ancestors will communicate with you that way. If you know something about them, like if you have a certain scent connected to them, that can often happen. Let's talk about clairsentience. Clairsentience is clear feeling. So this is really interesting because feeling can be tangible feelings, like something physical, or something like an emotional feeling, you can always just say no. Say, I don't want this. You can set a boundary, and that'll always work. Remember, it's all about intention, so don't worry too much about it. A good example of this for me is that I can't really go into like Goodwill or like a thrift shop without getting extremely overwhelmed, because I can just feel all the energy in there. And sometimes when I get stuff from Goodwill, I can like sometimes like feel emotions in the articles of clothing, and that's why I have to like watch them a lot. Next, the last one is claircognizance, which is clear knowing, being able to just know things. You could be doing a tarot reading and you'll just say something. It'll just come out of your mouth, and it'll be like, people will be like, oh my God, you're so right. Like, let's say you wanted to get a drink from Starbucks and you'd be like, I should probably think of something else to order because I just know that it's going to be out. Like, my drink isn't going to be there today. I should think of something else. That would be clear knowing. Or, yeah, and I find that claircognizance, clear knowing, often ties in with another spiritual gift. So you could, back with the drink example, you could hear in your head, oh yeah, it's probably going to be out today. I should think of something else. And then it happens. Like, just knowing that's also another, that would also be claircognizance. Those are the clairs. So how you can strengthen them? Accept them, recognize that that's what it is, really. Do a little research, honestly. Do some research. That could be really helpful to you. And yeah, that's basically how you strengthen them. I mean, you just accept them and be willing to work with them or set boundaries on them. Who can have clair gifts, psychic gifts? Who can have them? Everyone has psychic gifts. Everyone has all the clairs. Some people have stronger ones than others, but you can make all of them as strong as you want. Some people are just born with more strong psychic gifts. For me, I'm the most strong in clairaudience, so I've experienced a lot of things throughout my life indicating that. Like, I love music. I have such a variety of music tastes. That's what it is for me. Yeah, I hope this video was super insightful for you. And yeah, some resources where you can find more about the clairs is probably on TikTok, might be best, maybe Tumblr, and just looking at certain websites. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.